Okay, now we're back. Now you can see that I got the gas tank off. I got the air box off. I didn't take off the upper injectors. There was enough room. I just took off the upper hose. Shoot, just got some gas in my face. The hose flipped up. Anyways, you can see we got our fully electronic throttle bodies here. On the 2016 and ups, that enables the clutchless downshifting with the fly-by-wire system here. And the 2011 through 2015 ZX10r wasn't capable of having an auto blip because it didn't have this little guy right here. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the block off plates, and we already did the other mod to the tank, but it actually was missing the little hose clamp for it. But if you can see here, they did the clean air mod, but just literally deleted the sensor. Now here's the shitty thing, is that pops the code if your ECU isn't flash. Well, this one did have the code popped. I had to turn it off in the ECU when I flashed it with a Woolwich flash. Now it's kind of dark in here, but you'll be able to see. But once I move the ignition wires, let's go ahead and pull these off. And shit, let's see here. Okay, so we kind of want to just get these out of the way as best we can. These were zip tied in last time. I cleaned all this up. But here's the thing, is the previous owner took off the emission system to do the the mod, and he never ever put block plates back on. So essentially, this guy's been running an open head the whole time, which is very, very bad for the bike. Not only does it mess up the pressure of the motor, but you're getting all kinds of grit and grime up in your camshaft, up into the head. So who knows what untold damage is being done to the bike. So today, it's time to put some block plates on. The thing is, you never know what you're gonna get with a used bike. And shit like this happens. It's great to work on your own bike, and I highly suggest, if you have the time, watching some YouTube videos, or just making yourself familiar with the bike that you're riding. I deal with a lot of Suzukis, a lot of other stuff, a lot of Kawasaki's. This being a 2016 to 2020 ZX10r, they're basically all the same. Little bit of changes here and there. Not until the 21s was there a change. But this is the bike I personally raced. I had a 2016. I had two 2016s. I had a 2015. I had a 2012. I had a 2017 double R. But I'm very familiar with where everything goes on this bike. That being said, we see the other side here. The block plate is missing on this side as well. So now we're gonna get us some block plates, install these guys. So we got our 10W40 red line. This is really good in the heat. This is somewhat a race bike, so we're gonna get this in. Here's our block plates here. Now they didn't come with any hardware, but they did come with the cap for the hose, or not for the hose, but for the air box on the front. And you will see it goes up here. So this is where that hose goes. This little cover goes right here. Now that cover gets rid of the need for the little junction on there. And here's the block plates. There's gonna be two of them. They don't have any hardware with them, so I'm gonna have to put the phone down here in a minute and grab some bolts and put in. Block plates go here. You can see there's two screws, one on the front, one on the rear. You can see how it's got a little beveled edge on it. It's funny, I had a customer complain that this thing wasn't flush all the way down. I mean, it was like literally a cut hair too high. But what that customer didn't understand is there's a lip on here. So if it's slightly up, because when you torque these things down, you don't want to torque them down too hard. Yes, the thing was slightly up, maybe, God, less than 0.2 of a millimeter, but that's fine. You're welcome to your opinion, but really with this beveled lip on the edge and how far it sticks in, having it up slightly and not flush isn't the end of the world. It's not ridiculous because it's already being sealed down all the way. So 0.1 of a millimeter isn't going to do anything, and it has a snowball's chance in hell of leaking. Anyhow, this is the block plate clean air mod. One goes here, one goes on the other side. I am going to get some bolts and install it. We'll get back with you.